Welcome to the Valley Shootaround. Once again, everybody, thanks for logging on to NBC.org. Mitch Holtis with you, along with longtime Division I coach Rich Zavosik. But several things to talk about this week on the Shootaround. The first is the Missouri Valley Conference Mountain West Challenge. Headed for its third year next year. Pairings just announced. First of all, your overall thoughts on this challenge, and we've seen the BCS leagues do it, but this is very tasty, I think, as the years go on, and some of the matchups that are provided for a key non-conference game.
Well, it certainly is, and what happens is it gives a team an opportunity to pick up a quality home game. And when the league has become as good as the Valley has become, it's tough to get teams to come play you at home. So it's a resume-building non-conference type of opportunity.
There's some great matchups coming. One is, now we're here in Carbondale, Illinois, bringing you the Wichita State-Southern Illinois game, but Wichita State will host UNLV. UNLV, of course, coached by Lon Kruger, the former K-State great. Lou Hill is on his staff, former Shocker player, but of all the tasty games next year, that might be the best one.
Well, it certainly is, and it gives a guy like Lon Kruger, who grew up only 2 hours away from Wichita, to come home, play in front of his home folk, but more importantly, it gives Wichita State an opportunity to play a team that will help their RPI.
I mentioned last time on the Shoot-Around, there's Selection Monday before Selection Sunday, and Selection Monday is BracketBusters. Now, on the 31st of January, the pairings were announced. But your thought on BracketBusters, kind of the same concept, but taking it to another level. It's late in the season, and we've got some key matchups, Missouri State, Wichita State, trying to build resumes.
Well, it's an opportunity to step outside the league and get in front of the NCAA selection committee. A win in BracketBusters against a quality opponent, all of a sudden, if you're not on the radar, you now become a team that the selection committee looks at.
The Valley's been very good in this. Of the television games in the history of the BracketBusters, the Valley's won 23 times. By far the most successful league. Doug Elgin was behind this. I think it's a great concept and a fantastic game. And if you want to win your bracket pool, pay attention to those games in February involving the Valley against the rest of the BracketBusters teams. Now, some games coming up during the midweek game. We'll be right back here at this gorgeous new SIU arena. Drake will play Southern Illinois. Kind of brings back memories. Drake thought they might go undefeated in their great 08 run, but they lost here, but Drake now has shown signs of being pesky, and Southern Illinois hopes to improve in the back nine.
Well, Drake is a team that is so young. I mean, you've got one senior of consequence right now, Ryan Weedle, but you got Ravante Rice and a slew of sophomores and freshmen who are improving as the year has gone along.
And then it's rivalry time. I'll be at the Knapp Center for an ESPNU game that has Northern Iowa going to Drake. Now, there's nothing better, Rich, than an in-state rivalry in February on a Saturday on national television.
Well, Northern Iowa is playing as well as anybody in the conference right now. Their backcourt is strong. They're getting great play from Jake Cook, but they are getting their best play from possibly the conference MVP, Kajo Alegba.
He could be. Kyle Weems right there with him, but Kajo plays awesome basketball, and Drake always has something special waiting for them when the Panthers go into the Knapp Center. So thanks for joining us on the Valley Shoot-Around. Again, we headed right into the back nine as we head for Arch Madness in St. Louis. Make sure you get your tickets. You can check it out at NBC.org. For Rich Zavosik, I'm Mitch Holtis. Enjoy America's Renaissance Conference.